Alan Dershowitz is a criminal pedophile. The IDF, the IDF rapes so much. Alan Dershowitz is a criminal pedophile. The IDF, the IDF rapes so much that they can't stop the IDF from raping each other. It's a massive problem. You have around, I'm trying to understand on top of my head. It was something crazy, around like 90% of Palestinians that reported sexual abuse while in Israeli custody. This is something that no one talks about in the corporate media, right? So the IDF rapes so much that they can't stop they can't stop their soldiers from raping each other, just like the United States military. I see you, Chicago girl. The United States military had the same problem too. There's a big problem with sexual violence in the United States military. But Israel is a pedophile country. We know that Tel Aviv is the pedophile capital of the world. You guys know that? And as CNN is pretending that the claims there's nothing there, the most important thing to take away is the fact that we know that intelligence agencies like the Mossad, they use Jeffrey Epstein as assets in order to blackmail politicians. And remember, look at the date here. This is 2020. This is not new information. We know this now because it's in the documents. So now what they hope to do is to give you a little bit of documents and hope you to shut up. No, this is just a start, fam. Remember how the right wing demonized and smeared gay people as groomers? Remember that? Remember how they started a culture war out of nowhere to smear gay people as groomers? Meanwhile, those same right-wingers could support Israel, which is a nation full of pedophiles and groomers. This is something else they won't tell you on MSNBC and CNN. Israel becoming safe haven for pedophiles with laws that allow any Jews to legally return. So what many of these pedophiles do, they get accused of a crime, and after being accused of a crime, they then flee to Israel, who view giving up any Jews to international law as a massive loss to Zionism. So what they do is they protect them. That what led to Tel Aviv being the pedophile capital of the world. Oh, let me see if I can find this, man. Oh, I found it. Jesus Christ, I found it. Oh, there it is. I didn't save it, but look at this. Hey, my friend Asal, I'll see you in the background. I'm going to introduce my guest here very soon. I'm very blessed to be to have Asal Rod, my good friend from the International Leftist Coalition, join me on my first show back, season 2 of Nick at Night. So I will introduce you very shortly here, Asal. Look at this map here, fam. The same right wing that attacked and smeared gay people as groomers support the state of Israel. That is, and you thought I was being dramatic. It is quite literally a state full of pedophiles. So Jewish people rape kids. Well, not Jewish people, but Israeli rapists. They rape kids, and in order to flee the laws, they go to Israel. And they just walk around Israel just chilling. Well-respected people in Israeli society. This is Tel Aviv, fam. And how disgusting is it that Israel projected this rape culture onto Palestinians, and people uncritically repeat it because they believe that Arabs are rapists. They won't say it, but that's the only reason why you believe these crazy stories. Meanwhile, this is the reality of the situation. Many accused Jewish pedophiles in the United States flee to Israel. Emmanuel, the town in Israel where pedophiles find safe haven. Israel is a safe haven for pedophiles, and every other week a daycare worker is accused. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at the one on the right. Every other week a daycare worker is accused of abuse in Israel. But tell me more about how the Palestinians have a rape problem. What happens to sex offenders who flee to Israel? Spoiler, they are greeted with open arms. How Jewish American pedophiles hide from justice in Israel. Now do you guys see why it's abhorrent that these people projected their rape culture onto the Palestinians. I have a few more short receipts here, and I get our guests in here. Jeffrey Epstein ran sex blackmail operation for intelligence agencies. New evidence suggests. But CNN's like, oh, nothing there. We only have Jeffrey Epstein, who was caught working with the Mossad and blackmailing people. You guys see how we got receipts on RBN? Are they going to tell you this on CNN? Are they going to tell you this on any other Zionist adjacent independent media channels? Last one here. Actually, I got two quick ones here. How Jewish American pedophiles hide from justice in Israel. Receipt for days. And as, once again, can I emphasize this enough? As right-wingers was calling our gay brothers and sisters, calling people I know, my brothers like JB, for example, who is gay. I know many queer people in my life. They got no interest in children. The white news bullshit on face value. But they smear gay people as groomers, as they support Israeli pedophiles. A society where it is systemic. Every society got pedophiles. We're not ridiculous, right? But it's systemic in Israel. And they have a society, they have it set up in place where it is encouraged for pedophiles to seek the state of return.